If I can because the purpose of the game is to get a win. If I can get a win with 30 points and 6 assists, why do I need 30, 10, and 10?
Especially players are getting out of
because the reason why you can't understand this concept because you don't value defense at all. If I listen, if I can get 36 and 6 and then play elite defense and stop my man from getting 30, then I'm probably going to have a better opportunity to win. But if I can't stop my man, I probably need 30, 10, and 10. The gap in that offense is 4 assists. SGA averaged 6, Jokic averaged 9.9. The gap is 3.9 assists. So you giving him the MVP for 3.9 assists with no defense and a worse record against a guy who don't listen. I'm gonna run it down to you one more time. I don't have my.
Y'all got it.
You daggone right. We got it. I don't have my second best player, so I'm doing heavier lifting.
Go ahead.
I don't have my second best player. I'm doing heavier lifting. I play defense, which takes more effort, and it's 50% of the basketball game. I'm scoring 30. I'm assisting at a 6.3 rate, and I'm rebounding at 6 a game, and I got a better record. Dude, there's no argument against that. There was no argument against him last year. They still voted for Jokic because of triple-double numbers. Y'all obsessed with triple-doubles. Y'all short-circuiting y'all brain when y'all see a triple-double. I don't understand it. And you can. There's almost it's probably 10 to 12 superstars in the league. I think all 12 of them, if they wanted to force a triple-double, they can. Just play the way Luka play or play the way Jokic play. Your best player that's your number one scorer is not supposed to also be your point guard or your point forward or your 317-pound point center. That's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to tell a player that you're so bad on defense that we're going to allow you to be sucky, but we're going to get players around you that can take up for you. That's not basketball. You got to be able to hold your own. You got to be able to hold your own on defense. And that's why they ain't getting back to the finals. All right. Nikola Jokic, right? I think Vegas still got SGA the favorite to win, and I look at some other websites. They got SGA the favorite to win the MVP. However, with these triple doubles piling up, it's making the case for Jokic, despite SGA's team being in better standings than Jokic. Despite SGA being able to do this without his second best player in Chet Holmgren, the storyline is still leaning toward Jokic because he's almost averaging a triple double. And Kenyon Martin seems to believe that all you need is a triple double to win MVP, especially if you're Jokic, because when Jokic won his first MVPs, the bar was set so low that every year that he did a little bit better than his first MVP, it automatically made him a candidate, if not the number one candidate. And he won it last year, and he's doing better than what he did last year. So that also makes him a candidate automatically, right? So listen to how they broke it down, man. It kind of broke my heart that pro basketball players is, just not even considering winning, not even considering defense when they talk about MVP.
MVP race. Last year, SGA was Gil's Arena's choice for MVP. Of course, did not win. But how far ahead is SGA of everybody else in the MVP race this season?
Ain't that far
ahead. You do know Nikola has 4 straight triple doubles, right?
Oh my God! It's 3 quarters, Kenyon. I do.
I'm just saying, no, like if he's ahead, okay, cool. But
I don't think he's ahead no more.
The fact that this man had 4 straight triple doubles, he had to come out and do this. This was a very necessary 54-point performance.
You think he's gonna have to get a few more 50 balls?
Nah, hell no.
He's gonna have to.
Dude, Nick.
Jokic is having a career season.
This man ain't slowing down.
The man in
last
year.
No, he's better.
Averaging about 5
He's
points.
better.
No, I thought SJ should have got it last year.
Yeah.
I thought he played better than Nikola last year.
Yeah.
I don't think he's playing better than Nikola this year.
Way better.
No,
he's not.
No.
Way better. They never won.
More team success.
Not rolling with that same shit
individual
could do every year.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Should have give it to Dan Westbrook, like I've been saying.
He got 4 straight triple doubles right now.
3 triple doubles straight, 3 years in a row.
Right.
Well, yeah, they should have. They should have acknowledged it more, and they didn't.
Talking about 2025.
Man like shit after the first
2025.
Joker would become the first big to average a triple double if he.
We're not talking about
the triple.
We're talking about now.
It's triple doubles.
Thunder 36 and 7-game lead in the Western Conference.
People
Nuggets
would
for
change the narrative for Joker.
We don't value winning anymore.
Everybody doing it. So old.
We don't get the vote.
Joker.
We don't get a vote. We was appreciating Russell Westbrook when he was doing that.
He's playing better than he did last year, and he won it.
They have to give it to him.
I'm just saying.
He's playing better than he was last year, and he won.
I've seen this before.
Have you seen it?
Right now,
SJ needed that.
Jokic is winning in the MVP race tracker at 63%. Shea is behind him at 28%, and there's no close second.
It's gonna be between those two.
Why would it?
And if Jokic
So right now they
finishes
still
the season averaging
after
a
last night's
triple-double,
game they
they're
still have
giving him
Jokic
MVP.
at a 63% chance
If
of
he
winning.
finishes the season,
Joker averaging 13 points, 13.2 rebounds, 9.9 assists in 37 games. We round up here in the arena, so we give him 10.
No, you can't.
He gonna get there now.
No, what I'm saying, you can't give him 10. Not on this one. You can't
Win
have
80.
Don't worry about it.
he gotta get it. Flat out.
He's going to get there.
No, yeah, of course.
He is going to get
Because at the end of the season, that's all he's going to be looking to do.
I watched him. Listen, so I didn't have to watch him play Philly the other night, but I'm finna watch him play the Sixers because KJ not playing still. Yo, man, no looking throwing lobs and shit. He act like he's finna throw that bitch to the corner.
I saw that.
Eric Gordon lob.
That pass was
Yo,
crazy.
Then the zone, Brown cut back door, the tip guide pass. Didn't even bring it, just guided the motherfucker. The boy, I'm like,
we never seen.
Where's Embiid at?
We never seen a tip pass live.
No.
Man, this nigga can't
Okay,
move.
do you want-
That ass nigga just running up and down the court making passes.
And they can't stop him.
He's in better shape than everybody in the NBA.
They can't stop him.
Like,
All right, so I'm hearing Kenyon Martin and Lexi Brown say he's having a better season than he had last year, and he won it last year, so they have to give it to him. But listen to Lexi Brown say that the teammates that's on Denver squad with Jokic can't even get their own shot without Jokic. That's what breaks my heart about this. I'm like, how the hell you even say something like that? You're not watching the game. Listen to this.
I'm saying Luka's out.
Come on.
I mean, he's not going to be in, so that's why
All
I'm
right.
right there.
but like I said, he's doing what he's doing with no other All-Stars.
He's an all-star.
Now, if he get voted, it'd be a first team. Right now, he's not. We don't know.
Is. He's an all-star.
He's number one by a landslide.
The team is
Jokic
number one.
doing it with no All-Stars too, Nick.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, he's doing
Yeah.
it. No All-Star.
No All-Stars.
Yes.
Westbrook now All-Star?
No, he's not in All-Star form.
He used to be.
He used to be.
Former
Yeah. I mean, we're
All-Star.
talking about like somebody who's
Current
who's-
All-Star.
who's an All-Star.
All right.
So
All
there's
right.
nobody
Compare the
better.
teams. All you got to do is compare
Jamal
the teams.
Murray never made All-Star.
Are you
Nah, he
taking
never made
compare
one.
the teams right now?
Oh, yeah, Nick, what you talking
Compare
about?
the
He's had no All-Stars.
So Nuggets currently 4th in the West.
Niggas.
You got Gordon. You got Gordon. You got Gordon.
What's on your mind, Gil?
Nuggets
Hey,
had the
what's
best-
on your mind?
Hey, Gil, spit it out.
Nuggets have the best team.
They got the best team.
Nuggets supposed to. They won championship with the same damn roster, so they.
And what spot they in?
Four.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And that's all I'm saying.
So now y'all care about winning.
You should. God damn, it should be about winning.
That's what we
If
trying
I'm
to
number
get away
one,
from.
averaging 30, and nobody else on my team is a damn all-star, I got young players at 22, 23 and shit, 20, and I'm doing what I'm doing, I got to be all-star. Take me off that team is fucking in the lottery for the number one pick next year.
Take Joker off the Nuggets.
I don't know.
You don't know
They in a better situation. You got West, you got Gordon, you got fucking Murray, you got...
And who gonna give them the ball?
Who?
Who's gonna give them the ball? They
Who
need
give-
someone to spoon feed them damn near.
Thunder
giving the ball now?
without
Nuggets.
Chet
Who gonna
Hologram,
give him the
Isaiah
ball now?
Hartenstein.
Murray
Jokic
can get a buck.
Jokic gives everybody the ball.
Okay, so Murray can't do shit without Jokic. Now we just talking crazy.
Well,
He's-
he's never been an All-Star, so I don't know.
But he's a crucial player. He should have been. Shit.
So Jokic needs to spoon
First of all, why you
feed.
call that man chat hologram?
Listen, look, the thought process that Jokic has to spoon, like that's why I hate when people install an offense where you have one player that's distributing the ball for everyone. I hate that offense. That's what Luka does, and people think that they have to do it. Like people think that these guys can't get their own shot without Luka. These guys can't get their own shot without LeBron. These guys can't get their own shot without Jokic. That's not the case. It's just that the team has decided that Jokic, Luka, and LeBron is going to spoon feed everybody. But Jamal Murray don't need to be spoon fed. Neither does Michael Porter Jr. and neither does Westbrook. Westbrook can't even be spoon fed. He don't even have the skill set to stand in the corner and be spoon fed. Like he get everything on his own. The only player that probably need to be spoon fed for alley oops is Aaron Gordon because he don't really have a bag like that. But everyone else can get their own shot. But you got this pro player in Lexi Brown saying that Jokic has to spoon feed everybody. That's an unreal narrative to support an MVP candidate, and I hate it, man. What's your thoughts?
My thought is, what's up, Chris?
Good morning.
It's actually night, but
the of the matter is
y'all
that
darkness retreat.
that take is what's wrong with the NBA right now, honestly.
Agreed. Nobody, though, Mel, you're absolutely right. Nobody really needs to be spoon-fed. It's just their offense. So that's what they do. They play within the offense. That's all they're doing. If anything, it shows that they all team players. But if
Jokic talk about how Melvin said nobody needs to be spoon-fed, we're gonna let them have that one.
Oh shit! I was on my soapbox, man. I can't be responsible for that.
But yeah, I mean, Jokic does it, and you mentioned Luka. Jokic does it better than Luka because Luka don't spoon feed; he just shoot. Oh my god!
Yeah, I just seen it, Corey. I just seen it.
Oh,
I just seen it. It just went on. It just popped on my screen on my phone.
Congratulations!
And that's how you go from bad to worse.
Can we say that one for next?
Oh my god!
Come on.
I thought we were talking about Jokic.
He going into a darkness retreat.
Come join the darkness retreat, Corey. There's plenty of room and plenty of whatever Aaron Rodgers was smoking.
Oh man,
we got a football topic next. Let's finish this Jokic topic. I can't wait. Let me put on my hat, man, that say I'm him.
You see how quick you switched that hat?
Don't do that transition that fast.
Let
them see what's under that cap, man.
Hey, that's how we used to switch the generators when we was out to sea, man. You got to do it quick like that.
Man, F Diesel.
Exactly. Corey, go ahead. Finish Jokic.
I lost my whole train of thought, man. Like I'm thrown off. Man.
He's a Schottenheimer though.
Bro, and I don't even we'll talk about it next time.
They better off getting Marty.
Man, listen, they are better off getting Marty. Marty probably 90 now. Seriously. Like dude is a habitual failure, but he fits perfect. He fits perfect with everything that the Cowboys stand for. He fits absolutely perfect with it. He's desperate for a head coaching job. Dude been in the league for 25 years and never been a head coach. Never. His offense has never finished better than 21st in the NFL. Never.
And you know Marty died in 21 years.
I'm sorry, man. R.I.P. to Marty. My bad. I didn't mean that. But still. Anyway, he's never done that. Finished 85th at Georgia. Offense finished 85th. Got Mark Richt fired.
Hey,
what they got to do with Jokic?
Yeah, let's get back on Jokic.
He asked me about me. Come on, shut up, Jay. That's why I didn't even want to talk about this. Piss me off.
Heavens no.
Heavens
no.
All right, to be honest with you guys, I was saying bye to my mom because my mama was leaving. So what is going on with the Jokic situation?
Tell her bye.
Pretty much Kenyon Martin and Lexi Brown was on Gail's Arena show talking about how the NBA must give Jokic another MVP because he's having a better season than his MVP season last year. So they said that he's averaging a triple-double, which automatically makes him the MVP. Like how can you give a guy the MVP and then he outperforms that year, the next year, and you not give it to him? So they're saying you have to give it to Jokic, despite what SGA is doing, despite how his team is playing, and despite him doing it without his second best player, Chet Holmgren.
Well, that's not. They should have never gave him the first MVP. I thought his first one should have went elsewhere. Number one, wasn't his team like 6th or 7th?
About the 6th seed. I don't know. I don't know if that was his first or his second MVP, but he was a 6th seed for one of his early MVPs.
The first one, and then the second one they said give it to him because he was
almost averaging triple double.
Averaging triple double, and his team was number one. So they contradict themselves all the time. I just think they pick him because they like his personality. If you ask me.
They like the numbers and the stats, and no one that's not playing in the offense where they do everything is going to get those stats, because when you look at SGA, he can get the points because he's the primary scorer, right? Mm-hmm. But he's not going to get the assist because he's not the primary facilitator. But when you do both, you automatically set yourself up for having a triple double if you're a big man, because you automatically going to probably get 10 rebounds. If you're Jokic, you're going to get 10 rebounds. You're going to get at least 10 points. And if you're the only one designed to get an assist, you're going to get at least 10 assists. So he's always going to average a triple double. So is Luka.
I just feel like in today's NBA, if you don't get a triple double, it's because you don't want to get a triple double in today's NBA. Like that's what their offense is. Yeah. Luka does it all. I mean, not Luka. Jokic does it all. Shoot, Luka does it. Or like they make these offenses designed around this one player so he could get the stat numbers versus more than anything else. So I don't know. SGA to me, from what I've seen and was able to see this year so far, to me, this is SGA's year to get it. Jokic is a talented player, but I'm tired of him, and I'm tired of all the I like Jokic. I like his personality. Give him the MVP every single year when we know other people deserve it as well.
Yeah, SGA deserved it last year as well, and they all admitted it.
If you're playing like point forward or a big man who's distributing the ball, like triple doubles is like empty calories. You know what I'm saying? To me, back when like you had true point guards who was grinding down low posts just to get a rebound to get triple doubles, and it was coming organically. Pause again. That's when triple doubles meant something. But now this shit is
don't mean
empty
anything.
calories.
Yeah, it's not impressive, man. No. Give me the wins, give me the defense, give me the scoring. Now, those are what I'm worried about. I'm worried about scoring, I'm worried about defending, and I'm worried about winning. And they're worried about points, rebounds, assists. Winning ain't even part of their criteria with the MVP when you hear these people talk about it. Chris, what's your thoughts though?
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Corey. Go ahead.
The thing about it is that let's say you just switched Oklahoma and Denver, right? So Denver was in first place and Oklahoma was in fourth place. SGA is still having a better year.
Yeah, but if Denver was in first place, that'd be part of their argument. The only reason why winning ain't part of their argument is because Jokic is the one in fourth place.
I agree.
Yep.
That's the only reason, because they moved the goalpost for Jokic. When he was in sixth place, they said, "Oh, winning doesn't matter because that was the year Jamal Murray was hurt." So it was like he don't have his second guy, so it's okay for him to be in sixth place and put up these great numbers and give him MVP. Then when Jamal Murray came back, they was in first place, and it was like, "Oh, he was in first place, so this is why he get MVP," right? Well, in this case, both of those things are working for SGA that they gave the Jokic for two different years. He don't have his second best player in Holmgren, and he's in first place. So the first two MVPs that Jokic got, he didn't have his second best player one year. The next year he was in first place. SGA has both of those things going for him. And they moved the goalpost again and was like, well, triple double. See this comment right here: 30, 13, 10, 56, and 48 while winning, but he's not winning as much as the number one candidate who doesn't have his second best player. Like it don't make sense. Like if I can't get those assists if I don't play point guard or point guard, or point forward or point guard. I'm the scorer. I'm Kobe. I'm Jordan. Give me the points. I let my point guard facilitate and get the assist. Give me the points. I'm not going for points. I'm playing defense. Jokic isn't playing defense. Like, I don't understand how you just go points, rebounds, assists, and shooting percentage and say that's MVP, and you in the 4th place, and the number 1 candidate is in 1st place in the West. It don't make sense to me.
And SGA plays all facets of the game.
Chris, your thoughts, man, before you go.
I think the last time that averaging a triple-double was impressive was the first time Russell Westbrook did it. I think that was when it was that team needed that performance from Russell Westbrook to be successful that year, right? If Westbrook doesn't have that season, they don't make the playoffs. They don't do what they do that year. Everything after that is just manufactured, and you can see the clips. Like Steven Adams is clearing out the way for Westbrook to get the rebounds and stuff like that. And now, if you see how Jokic is doing it, there was a stat, I want to say either last year or year before last, but they were losing games whenever he didn't have a triple-double. When your offense is predicated off your center having a triple-double to be successful, that's not good basketball. If you're supposed to be having all these talented players, you're supposed to have this top to bottom roster, then everybody should be able to do what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to have Jamal Murray, who's a point guard, who's supposed to play point. But if your center doesn't get a triple-double every night and you're not winning, it's not impressive.
You know why they wasn't winning when he didn't get a triple-double? Because he didn't get a triple-double because his teammates was missing shots that game. His teammates got to hit shots for him to get those assists. If they off that night, he's not going to get a triple-double. But it's designed, that offense is designed for him to get a triple-double every single night. It's actually an indictment that he should have 82 triple-doubles. So the fact, if you design an offense for triple-doubles, it's an indictment on you if you don't get one. So I'm not impressed by 4 straight triple-doubles. You should have, they've played about 50 games. You should have at least 48 triple-doubles.
And then
if you design an offense for me to get 25 points a game, you're going to get 30 shots. And if you shoot a decent percentage, hit a couple of threes and get to the line, you should be able to get 25. So if I'm the best player and you design, we're making sure you get 30 shots and I can't get you 25, that means I had a bad night. You can't design an offense just for one guy to get all these numbers and he don't get them, and then we act like that ain't a thing. Come on, man. You're the only one designed to get an assist in your offense. You're supposed to get a triple-double every night, and you're not doing it. So I'm not impressed at all.
I'm about to
one of the comments said that we clearly don't watch the Nuggets at all. I
definitely do. And they looked really good last night. So they really tore dang, who was they playing? They told them about the frame too. It might have been the Clippers. I'm not sure.
We gotta stop. Well, it's not even us, but the goalposts have got to stop getting moved for SGA. I mean, because literally, what more does this guy need to do? It was like you need to be first in the conference. All right, we're doing that. Well, maybe
he did that last year too.
Maybe you need to be first in the league. All right, we're doing that. Well, you got a co-star. Now he don't. I don't know what more else you need to lead the league in scoring. He did that last year and he's doing it again this year.
He Canadian, man. That's what it is.
So Canada be the 52nd state.
I'm gonna open the phone lines up because there's a lot of comments. I want to hear a good argument for Jokic. I want to hear a good argument for
Britne, you was about to say something?
No, I was going a little left with it. How many MVPs does he have?
3.
He has 3. So this
and they wanted him to get the one Embiid got, so they wanted him to have 4. Mm-hmm. And then 5 this year.
So okay, but if he wins this year, it would be his 4th.
Correct.
So is he that good where he could be MVP 4 times?
No, he's that good.
No, he's
that good. No, he's good. He's that good, but he's not the MVP.
When you get 4 MVPs, right? Now we're putting you in the category of you're closing in on people like MJ and those and Kareem and those type of guys. Like not Kareem. Is it Kareem? They got
Kareem,
6.
Jordan. Kareem might got
at least
5. He got 5.
is it 5 and then 6 rings? It was something like that.
Yeah.
So like we're pitting him. That's what I meant? Is he one of those type of players?
No, I wouldn't even put him at top 5 in his position all the time. I'm going Bill Russell, Hakeem, Kareem, Wilt, Shaq. That's 5. David Robinson. That's 6.
I guess to me, I just feel like there's a lot of good players, but I feel like the MVP then became a popularity contest more than what is going on the
No, it ain't even a popularity contest. It's because if it was a popularity contest, they would be trying to lobby for LeBron. It's just a numbers game that you don't even need a human being to vote for. If you're just going to throw out numbers and say this is the MVP, then you can just make a computer do it and just have some type of, you just type the numbers in and it tells you who the MVP is. If that's the case, if it's just about those numbers, if it's not about winning no defense, like we can't even consider defense,
which is
like it doesn't matter that one is elite on defense and the other one is non-existent on defense. That don't matter at all. Like, how can I play offense and defense and my team is doing better than yours without my second best player, and then you be MVP?
But we've seen this before. We've seen the same story before. His first MVP.
We've seen it last year.
Right. He plays no defense. It's all triple, just a triple double. And then there's a different player out there, a few different players that does it all for their team, higher seed, and he somehow still wins it.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell me one thing that Jokic did last year that deserved him to get MVP over SGA. Like I thought it was wire to wire SGA, honestly.
I didn't have him as MVP last year.
He wasn't mine. I had him and then Jason Tatum too.
Yeah, I had SGA and Tatum. For sure. Yeah, SGA Tatum.
You know it killed the media members when Luka hit that window and he can't even be in the award conversation because he'd be right up there too.
Yeah, for sure.
He ain't gonna never be in it. Not legitimately.
What is
this injury he had this year, a calf injury. That's based on weight conditioning and all and being in shape.
It's though, Mel.
He about to start having this. His prime is up. Well, he's still in his prime, but this is when them nagging injuries is gonna. Him and Zion gonna be back to back with nagging injuries because of their weight. Caller from California, what's your thoughts?
I like Jokic, man, what he does for that team. No, he's not the best defender in the league, but what he does on offense, man, is very impactful for that team. So to say he's not deserving of an MVP, I just don't vibe with that.
I said that he's not the number one candidate SGA is.
I don't have a problem.
Well, everybody that's a candidate is deserving, but the number one candidate is more deserving. So when I say SGA is more deserving, that's the only thing I mean. He's more deserving of the MVP, and I'm not just taking a triple double and saying that they automatically, because if that was the case, I could go out and force a triple double, and then all of a sudden I'm the MVP. No, listen. The offense is designed for him to get a triple double, so it's not impressive. Right, that takes away his number one. That takes away his number one. Listen, shipmate. Listen, shipmate. That takes away his number one.
You didn't answer my question.
Argument. Well, hold on, I'm talking. That takes away his number one argument in the whole MVP race when you consider that the offense is forcing his triple doubles. That's not impressive. So to your question, if the offense is designed for a player to get 30 points, is that impressive? It's more impressive than a triple double. But when I take that into consideration, every team's best player is designed to get the most points because he's going to get the most shots. So all of those guys, so that makes it even. SGA is getting 30, Jokic is getting 30, Tatum is getting 30. That evens it out, but they're all candidates because of the team's success, right? So they're all candidates. Now, what else are they doing? Well, what are they doing on the defensive end? Elite defense on SGA's part, non-existent defense on Jokic's part. Case is closed.
But you got to take into consideration distributing the basketball as well.
I do not have to take that in consideration because that's a design for that team. Every team is not designing their best player to distribute as the primary assist man. They're not designing it. So no, I'm not impressed by that. Anybody can get 10 assists if they force it.
Right. And then for Jokic on defense, his defense is designed for him to not get in foul trouble.
Sir, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
So defense
hold on,
sir.
Well. Sir, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
All right. What is the prior? So you got 5 men on the court.
Uh-huh.
Are all 5 men responsible for stopping the man that they're guarding on defense?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so all 5. So you can't. Hold on. So you can't have a weak link on defense. Everyone is responsible for defense. Like no one can say, "Oh, I'm not playing defense on this end." Y'all got it. Everyone is responsible for defense. But on the offensive end, you pick who's responsible for the assist.
Hold
on. No.
Oh, you're not gonna let me talk?
You pick.
You're not gonna let me respond?
Listen, you pick who's responsible for assists. Correct or not? You pick who's responsible to be your primary scorer. Correct or not? So everyone don't have the same responsibility.
You do that on defense as well.
Listen, no, you don't. Everyone has to play defense, sir. Everyone has to play defense. On offense, you pick who does what. Primary scorer, facilitator, spot up shooter, screen setter, post player. You pick who's going to do what. No. You pick who's going to do what. So, okay. So the one thing that everyone must do on the court, Jokic can't do.
Are you going to filibuster or are you going to let me respond?
The one thing that every player is responsible for doing, Jokic can't do. Can we agree to that?
This is what people do.
Listen, the one thing that every player must do. No. The one thing that every player must do.
Let the other person respond. It's your show. Go ahead.
The one thing that every player must do on the floor, Jokic is not doing. Is that correct? Is that correct?
You want a response or you just want a yes or no answer?
Is that correct? Yes or no?
One more time.
Yes or no? Is it correct that Jokic cannot play defense and everyone is responsible for playing it?
To a certain degree, yes, but it's
thank you. Case closed.
Context to that.
Case, it's not no context to playing defense, sir.
It is.
It's not context to playing defense. Corey, let's take it to football, Corey. Right.
Hold on, Mel. Hold on. Let's see where you're gonna go with it.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see where you're gonna go.
When Golden State Warriors are a number 1 defense or a top 5 defense, but they have weak links on defense like a Steph Curry, they designed the defense for him not to be put in certain situations. They designed him to and still maintain a number 1 defense. That's because the players are around him are great defenders. That's why it's a team game. If you have even in football, if you have weak links, your coach's job is to design a defense where those are not exposed. You know what I'm saying? And emphasize their strong suit. So yes, so a player cannot be as good on defense and still have a good defense. It still can be a good defensive team.
Right.
Just like in offense,
but so hold on. So and that's a true statement. And I like the fact that you used the Steph Curry as a example. When Steph Curry won his MVP, who was the candidate that was elite on offense and defense that he won it over? Because I remember the candidates was Harden, Curry, some other people. They wasn't elite defenders. You have a candidate. You have a candidate who has a better record than you. You have a candidate who's scoring just as much as you, if not more. You have a candidate who's playing elite defense. You're not the number 1 candidate this year. Now, any other year when there was no candidate that was like SGA, then maybe Jokic can be in consideration. But the other guys like Tatum and SGA are elite defenders. How can a guy elite on offense, non-existent on defense, ever be considered more valuable than a guy that's elite on offense and defense? And they got the better record. Make that make sense. You can't.
I can make it make sense.
You can't make it make sense.
Right,
I'm valuable on offense and defense, and you're valuable on offense only. That you can't, and you got a worse record. You can't make that make sense.
But
question for you, caller. Are you saying
you don't value distributing? You don't value rebounding?
Because he don't have to do that. He's doing it by design to get those. He don't have to do that. What the ends justify the means, and what are the ends for him? What is the ends for him doing? What are the ends for him doing all of that? He's in a worse situation record wise than SGA and OKC.
Hey, hold on, Mel. Let me ask you a question. So, caller, you just said value distributing and rebounding, right?
Sure.
So let's say tomorrow Denver plays anybody, and both teams misses whoever they play. Let's say Golden State, and by happenstance, nobody misses a shot. Do you take away from him because he has no rebounds?
You said because if he I'm sorry, my wife was talking to me. You said if
he's playing the game in both teams, no one misses a shot, so there's no opportunities for rebounds. And Jokic has 0 rebounds. Are you going to take away from Jokic for having no rebounds?
Has that ever happened in the history of the league?
Nah,
this dude is incapable of answering a question, man.
I know, but I'm saying
he's incapable of answering the question.
If somebody ever missed, what kind of question is that? That's
all right, I got a better question for you.
So here's why the question is: a rebound is an opportunity.
Rebound is not important because it's games where people don't miss shots. Is that what you're saying? I don't get the premise of the question. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, a rebound is only important if you miss shots, right? It's getting your team. It's getting your team another possession. If this guy who's a guard is not asked to get his team another possession, he's asked to put the ball in the hole and then stop his man from scoring. That's what he's asked to do.
Correct.
He's doing that at a better level than anyone else. Wouldn't that make him the leading candidate for being most valuable? The M in MVP stands for most. No one's saying that Jokic is not valuable. If you can do it on both ends of the floor, then you're more valuable than someone who's only doing it on one end of the floor.
I got something that can
not to me. That's not.
Sir, what's your name? Sir, what's your name? Sir, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name again? Tyson. All right. So this go in the conversation right here. Basketball is broken down into offense and defense, correct? So that makes
when you're evaluating a player?
No. Basketball in general is broken down by offense and defense, correct? That's the only two sides of the ball, offense and defense, correct?
Yes, you play offense and defense.
All right, offense and defense. So that means offense is 50%. That means defense is 50%. When you maxed out at offense, you're 50% of a player. When you max out on defense, you got the other half. Jokic has offense. He don't have defense. It's impossible for him to be more valuable than SGA. It's absolutely impossible. Hold on. 50-50 equals 100, right?
Hold on. What's
Jokic is not filling the other half of the court, shipmate.
Well, let me get the closing statements on this.
That's not quite how it works.
That is exactly how it works. There's only two sides of the ball. What else is it? Offense and defense.
Let me get the closing statements.
But you can be better at offense and more valuable at offense than one player. And then therefore.
So hold on. So Jokic is a better offensive player.
Hold on. Recording more stats don't mean you're more valuable or better than someone. Because the purpose of the game is to get a win. If I can get a win with 30 points and 6 assists, why do I need 30, 10, and 10?
Especially players are getting out of
because the reason why you can't understand this concept because you don't value defense at all. If I can get 36 and 6 and then play elite defense and stop my man from getting 30, then I'm probably going to have a better opportunity to win. But if I can't stop my man, I probably need 30, 10, and 10.
This is the thing, man.
Or 40.
Hold on. This is the thing. Go ahead, Chris. My bad. Go ahead.
Caller, let me ask you this, right? If you were just looking, nobody gave you a name, and they told you, hey, this dude is 35 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, but they only have 2 losses through 40 games. They're first in the conference. But this guy is averaging 28, 10, and 14. But they're 14th they're 4th in the conference, right? And one is elite on both sides of the ball, and one is totally absent on defense. Which do you think is more valuable to that team's success? Because that's what most valuable player is. You take that player away from that team does not do as good as they're supposed to do. Most valuable. So if
right.
the guy that
in
is
the
averaging
vacuum, that's fine. But
no,
you
it ain't no vacuum, dude. You just disregarding defense, man.
I'm not
listen. You got to get away from the game, shipmate. Like we don't even want you near the game. You got to. Hey, are you teaching? Hold on. Are you teaching anybody basketball? Like, nah, seriously. Are you a coach anywhere? Are you teaching anybody? Because with this logic,
on
dude.
The screen.
Look, no defense. You don't value defense.
Yeah, read that comment right there.
SGA number 3 player defensive rating. Jokic number 127 player defensive rating. Come on, man. Stop the cap.
Is the gap in their offense that big?
No.
It's the gap in their offense is 4 assists. SGA averaged 6. Jokic averaged 9.9. The gap is 3.9 assists. So you giving him the MVP for 3.9 assists with no defense and a worse record against a guy who don't listen. I'm gonna run it down to you one more time. I don't have my.
Y'all got it.
You daggone right. We got it. I don't have my second best player, so I'm doing heavier lifting. I don't have my second best player. I'm doing heavier lifting. I play defense, which takes more effort, and it's 50% of the basketball game. I'm scoring 30. I'm assisting at a 6.3 rate, and I'm rebounding at 6 a game, and I got a better record. Dude, there's no argument against that. It was no argument against him last year. They still voted for Jokic because of triple-double numbers. Y'all obsessed with triple-doubles. Y'all short-circuit in y'all brain when y'all see a triple-double. I don't understand it. And you can. There's almost it's probably 10 to 12 superstars in the league. I think all 12 of them, if they wanted to force a triple-double, they can. Just play the way Luka play or play the way Jokic play. Your best player that's your number 1 scorer is not supposed to also be your point guard or your point forward or your 317-pound point center. That's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to tell a player that you're so bad on defense that we're going to allow you to be sucky, but we go get players around you that can take up for you. That's not basketball. You got to be able to hold your own. You got to be able to hold your own on defense. And that's why they ain't getting back to the finals.
It's the whole James Harden effect. If I'm scoring 40 points a game, but I'm giving up 41, my net average is a -1. How is that even good? It's not good.
It's not. I don't even understand this logic.
Good. It's not good. It's not good at all. Like, and that's crazy that somebody would sit there and just defend it too. Like, bro, if I'm only playing half the game and somebody's playing a full game, what's more? 100% is more than 50%. Like, it doesn't.
That's the problem. That's the problem. The problem is anytime that someone says that someone is more deserving than the person that someone likes, they think that you're shitting on that person, and that's not the case at all. No one's saying that. Listen, if SGA,
it's the case. I'm shitting on Jokic. That's the case. I'm shitting on this fat ass because he don't play no damn defense, and people daggone hyping him up, and he don't play no D. I don't like that, man. You gotta play defense. You got to be good at it if you want to be an MVP. You can't be MVP and be sucky at defense unless you did something astronomical like Steph did where your team was number 1 and you was breaking all these records and nobody could stop. Yeah, if you're doing that, when Jokic's team was number 1, I had no problem with him getting MVP because that means that, hey, despite him not being able to play defense, we still got the best record in the West. Okay, I can't argue with that. But when the defense is part of the reason why you're not number 1, and there's another player that's playing defense and offense and winning more without his second best player, how can you argue against that?
There ain't no reason that his big ass should not be at least a good rim protector.
Exactly. You said you're well without water. You're a 7-footer that can't block shots.
There is a reason. It's because he can't jump over a fucking phone book.
Yeah.
You ain't even got to jump. Listen, you don't have to have hops at his size to be a good rim protector.
You just need to.
We've seen it.
Tim Duncan did it.
Yeah.
And Tim Duncan made all types of all defensive teams. It ain't no excuse for that, man.
It's 100% effort. 100% effort. And shit, he can't even get his fat ass down there to play defense because he bringing the ball up court.
Exactly. I'm sick. And then and he got Russell Westbrook, who is an assist god, and Jamal Murray, who's a very capable point guard who can also assist. Why do we still got 1,000-pound center running point center and getting assist? Because he want those numbers. That's called stat padding. Call on the line from New Jersey. What's up, man?
Yo, what's going on? This is Lamont. Long time no here.
What's up, bro?
Kareem has 6 MVPs, 6 championships, 6 MVPs. Y'all are killing Jokic too. I understand it's no comp, it's no centers in the league, nobody to really to work him. But the only thing wrong with your premise is they won the championship playing that way. They won.
And I didn't have no argument against Jokic when they won the championship. I gave him his props and said he was unstoppable, had a great season, and in the playoffs, his defense and defensive effort was there. I said I've been doing this show for a while with these fellas and Britne, and we had conversations about that. His defense was great during the playoffs. I had no beef about him. But this is real what I'm saying. He's not the number one candidate for MVP. He should not be. And he shouldn't have won it and he shouldn't have won it last year. And he shouldn't have won it when he was in the 6th seed.
I got my own thoughts about his MVPs. I think that the year that Embiid won it, I think Jokic should have won it that year. They were first in the conference, and he was having a great year until Kendrick Perkins went on TV, said that it was racial, said that he was stat padding. When he's not stat padding, you can see, like the dude in LA, you can see when somebody is stat padding. When he's staying in the game, when it's 3 minutes left, and the team is down by 15
Lamont, what's your definition of stat padding? What your definition?
My definition of stat padding is when it has nothing to do with the team's success, when you're just going out there to get stats for yourself.
Right. Okay. So what is your definition of a center who has 2 capable point guards that can get assists trying to run point center?
But when
hold on. Because doing something unnecessary for your stats is stat padding, right? So when Magic played center, when Kareem got hurt in Game 6 or Game 5 and he couldn't play Game 6 with the Lakers, Magic played a little bit of center, right? So Magic,
I'm glad you said a little bit.
Right, Magic could always fill that gap to play center. Now, if he just wanted the stats, he would have played center more often and told Kareem, I got it, old fella, let me get it. But that's not what he did. When you have a skill set to do multiple things, but you're trying to play in a team concept, you don't grab every important role on offense and say, I do all of them and I just spoon feed everybody when you don't have to. But if someone goes down, like if Jamal Murray went down as a point guard, then it makes sense for Jokic to tap into his passing ability. If you lose 2 players, it makes sense for him to be an offensive hub to spoon feed everyone. But when it's not necessary to do that and you're still doing it, you're stat padding. So he's doing an unnecessary thing. He's got a Hall of Fame point guard in Russell Westbrook, who is a great passer and a great facilitator. But Jokic is still the number one facilitator, and he's got a capable point guard and Jamal Murray, and he's still doing it. But listen, he doesn't do it when he plays in the Olympics. Go figure. Why not? It's stat padding. It's a design. Luka is stat padding.
Isn't Westbrook playing better this year with Jokic than he's played in the last couple of years?
No, he actually played better with the Wizards with Porzingis.
That was 4 years ago.
Okay,
that was before they killed him in LA. That was before they killed his career.
Okay,
but he went to the same type of situation in LA though. With LeBron.
If we're talking about either LA situation, those were doomed to fail from the beginning anyway.
Right, but it's funny. He couldn't play on the court with LeBron, yet he can play on the court with Jokic.
Dude, that's a bad argument, bro. That is a bad argument.
You're telling me that he's a capable point guard.
Yes.
A Hall of Fame point guard.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when he came to Denver, his career was none of us knew whether his career was over or not.
Bro, he was doing this
He's
with
rejuvenated
no,
his
he was
career.
no, he was doing this with
Jokic.
he was doing this under Ty Lue last year. Just the fact that Kawhi got hurt and we couldn't see it long in the playoffs. He was doing this last year with the Clippers, bro. Come on, man, stop the press.
No credit.
Dude, stop the press, man. Stop the press.
Can't get no credit.
He can get credit. I said he's
Westbrook is giving him credit. Have you
That's
heard what
fine.
Westbrook
I
says
give him
about
credit.
playing with him?
Listen, what credit you think I'm not giving him? I'm saying SGA is the number one candidate for MVP. Why do you think that's a knock on Jokic? He's not the number one candidate.
I'm not saying that's bad. SGA is a great player, and I like OKC.
And he's the MVP 2 years running.
They had the same record last year.
He's the best player in the league.
Didn't Denver and OKC have the same record last year?
Yeah, tiebreaker went to OKC.
Right. Tiebreaker went to OKC. So that was like no argument there about the team record. And if you ask me, let me finish this. Let me finish this.
I can't, brother. I can't let you finish it because if you're not going to mention,
let me say like the other guy said that you filibustering because that was kind of funny when he said.
If you're not going to mention defense,
one more thing.
If mention defense,
whole rest of the show.
Okay, all right, Lamont. Let me say it. I'm gonna shut up. This is what I want you to do. Whatever you're about to say, I want you to include defense. That's my only request. Include defense.
Come on, bro.
You can't. You so to make an argument for Jokic, you got to ignore 50% of basketball.
That's crazy.
That was funny.
That was pretty clever.
That's crazy.
Mine, I ain't gonna lie, he kind of got you.
That's crazy.
He ain't got me. He put me in handcuffs. Well, he's gonna tell me what I have to say.
No, I just said include. I just said add that to it. I want to hear that. I want to hear your take on defense too.
I don't think we can have.
All right, then. I'll include defense.
All right, thank you. Go ahead.
Jokic is a subpar defender. However, when Embiid won that MVP, when Embiid
black and ugly as ever. However,
defense. When Embiid won the MVP that year, and they crapped the bed, him and Harden lost to Boston like they always did, and then Jokic won the championship. I'm not saying that it's right. But coming back the next year, you kind of knew that the writers were going to be looking to give it to Jokic. Mm-hmm. Can I get that? Because that's what they do.
Yeah,
he didn't win it. That was my only point.
I got you. But I will say this: when Embiid won it, he was elite on offense and defense as well.
Yes. It would be nice to see him play some elite defense in Denver. Because Jokic come out. Listen, I'm a Sixers fan. By the way, Britne, they won tonight. They beat Cleveland. I don't know how that happened, but
I'm not even paying attention to him right now.
When Jokic comes to Philly and Embiid gives him the business, and Embiid don't go to Denver and play I don't think he's been to Denver in like 4 years to play against them.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, Lamont. I used to be a really good chess player, right? And when I play a game with someone and beat them, I never gave them a rematch until until it was on my terms. You know, after you beat them, like, hey man, hey, run it back. No, I'm good. I got to go. I always left, right? You know, man. We go rematch on my terms. Hey, if you came to Philly and I gave you 50, like Embiid did, don't try to get you ain't about to get me back in Denver when you know I got these bad knees and my conditioning ain't there. You ain't about to get your lick back. Come back to Philly But when you beat me in Philly, then I come back to Denver and then show out. But every time he come to Philly, it's barbecue chicken though.
You more competitive than that. You just saying that, bro.
Hey, ask Jay. I taught Jay how to play chess. Ask him how I do after I win. Ain't no rematch. Not today. We'll play tomorrow. Ain't no rematch today.
You going to bed or win?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm going. Yeah. You lost, big dog. Hey, no rematch. Catch me tomorrow on my time.
You ain't lose. You got killed. You got dominated.
Yo, thanks for doing what y'all do, man.
All right, thanks, Lamont, man. Appreciate it, bro.
All right.
Yep. I'm sorry I talked too much, y'all, man. What's y'all thoughts?
I was gonna say had that ending thought. When I dominate you, I ain't got nothing to prove to you. I'm going to your house for it.
Facts, man.
I just want to know. Everybody talks about, the style of play that Jokic has, the triple double, whatever. It won him a championship. Why didn't it work last year? If it worked before, why didn't it work again?
Thickness. That nigga out there with that Jill Scott body.
Hey, not too much on Auntie Jill now.
Yeah, but she don't belong on nobody's basketball court. I ain't saying nothing wrong with Jill Scott body, but it ain't for no pro athlete.
Nah, definitely not.
Some players that may say otherwise.
I'm
sorry, Jill Scott. You my girl.
Out here catching
Jill
straight
from Philly.
Yeah,
from Philly, man. Hey, let's get one more phone call, man. One more person capping for. I promise to shut up this time. Let me get one more Jokic jock sniffer, man. Somebody else calling. I'll let Britne and Corey get you this time.
I ain't got nothing to say. The brother don't play defense.
Don't play defense. What are we talking about, man?
It's not even close, man. Because like,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Chris.
What's up?
If you go to In-N-Out, do you want half a burger or the whole burger?
In-N-Out is a terrible.
I'm just saying.
I don't want nothing from In-N-Out.
I'm just saying. Okay, McDonald's, whatever. It don't matter.
McDonald's.
Had the worst.
If you go to Five Guys and get a $15 burger, and they give you half the burger, you gonna be happy with that?
I'm a raise hell.
There you go.
That's what Jokic giving everybody half, but all because it's a triple double. Is that everybody excited? Oh, it's triple double.
Not knowing that triple that's cut in half is only you're only getting a piece and a half of meat. That's all you getting.
I don't understand. I mean, like, you got this guy who his Robin is out, his number 2 is out. He's got his team with the best record. I'm presumably the best record in the league now with Cleveland losing.
Cleveland might still be one.
They were tied. They were tied yesterday.
Oh, they were tied?
They were tied yesterday.
Hold on, Chris. On the side note, though, they can't beat Dallas.
Who can't beat Dallas?
Dallas do be getting in them, though. Dallas done beat them 3 times this year.
Who can't beat Dallas?
Oklahoma can't beat Dallas.
They beat them, but they lost 3 times to
them.
3 times.
Regular season don't matter. We know that.
I was to them in the playoffs, too.
We know what happened then.
Okay, I give you that.
We know what happened then. But like, you can't sell me a 50% player over a person who is elite at the whole game.
Agreed.
He out there getting 6 rebounds a game as a point guard. You shouldn't even be nowhere down there.
He fighting for 6 rebounds. Everybody ain't clearing the path and giving him rebounds either.
He's fighting to go get that.
Yep.
On top of dishing out 6.5 assists.